Happy Saturday, Roulette Fools. Brent with AOB. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the really nice comments. We had a lovely day yesterday at my daughter's graduation. The weather was perfect. It was like 70, 72, 75 degrees, somewhere in there. Sunny, partly cloudy, but not so hot that you're sweating when you're outside standing. And then we walked around the campus, or the Oregon State campus all day, and took some photos and just showed everybody around the campus. And it was kind of cool because now she could say, oh, this is where I went to college. This is where my dad went to college. In terms of the sub-colleges, I was College of Business. So I was in a different building, a different area for most of my junior and my senior year. So a lot of fun. And then we, outside the College of Business, we took a picture of us in front of the sign. The hall, the name of that building is called Bexel. And a long time ago, before she, like early in her high school career, I had taken her down there for a football game and showed her that. We took a picture in front of that, and so we took a picture yesterday. So I'm pretty excited. I'm going to put those together. I'll show you what that looks like here in a little bit. Anyway, let's make sure we don't have some confusion. I was talking about yesterday that if you have an extremely low bet, extremely high table maximum, and you have the bankroll to support it, you can sit there and bet forever. Some people in the comments like to take that. There's always going to be that one person that says, I've seen red or black spin 21 times. Okay. Anything's possible. It could spin. I mean, possible wise, it could spin 1,000 times black, right? Probability, not going to happen. So, and then they were saying, a couple people saying something about, by 18 spins, you're at 50,000. No. Here it is right here. 10-cent bet. On the outside, red, black, even, odd, high, low. If you double up every time, by the time you get to 19, of course, it's 26,214. The table max is 50,000. So no, you're not busting at that point. Now, you won't be able to martingale. If we were to take this and go one more, you're not going to be able to fully martingale out and recover because you would need 52,000, and that would bust the table minimum. You could bet 50. Not that we would ever do that. The point wasn't literal to go to that, but if you're going to bet 10 cents on the outside, I promise you the chance of you going this far is so little. So here's what you do. We know these streaks can happen. We know 9 streaks. I've seen 9, I've seen 12, 13 streaks. Not often, but it's pretty rare, but not so rare that you're shocked when you see it. But here's what you do. You bet the first 7 progressions, right? That takes you to a 640 bet. Whoopity ding do. If you lose on 7 progressions, and even 7 while it happens, it's not super uncommon, but it's also not super common in terms of it's not going to happen. You can go through many sessions before seeing that, but you can also see this 2-3 times in a session. So this isn't super uncommon. But to bet to 7 and then come back and do another 7 and get those back-to-back, especially going, I wouldn't worry too much about it, okay? So go ahead, and if you have the money to go to 14 progressions, you're pretty damn safe. And yes, you are only making 10 cents, but that wasn't the point of the whole thing. And some clown said something like, oh yeah, all these people are going to be losing a ton of money. Go read it in the comments. A ton of money? A bunch of people betting 10 cents? Nah, come on now. Let's not be silly. All right, so we had a really good day yesterday. I'm sorry I forgot to show this at the very end. We ended up $1,225. I came back yesterday evening and played a little bit more just kind of for fun. And we ended up $1,225 on the day yesterday. So where does that put us? That puts us at a surplus of $2,063, which counts today. Someone was asking, why do these numbers, without even changing anything, why is this number changing when you show it on the next video? Because it's counting this day, which is today, the day 97, when it's doing our average per day, right? It's taking what's your total profit divided by the number of days. That gives you that. Well, yesterday, none of these numbers have changed. Yesterday, this number was 96. So you're taking 31,163 and divided by 96, and that gave us an average per day. Today, it's adding another day automatically. This is just going off of a time function in Excel. It's adding an extra day, which means this average per day is going to go down slightly. So, and as such, so will the surplus. Okay, so that's the reason why. Hopefully that makes sense, but I'll try to show this again. So We had a big boom day yesterday. I mean, $5,000 on the first spin. We're not going to do that often because, admittedly, I'll tell you right now, if you go in and you just bet 5,000, you're going to lose. Hopefully you win more than you lose, but it's not a safe bet in terms of doing that over and over and over. And I told that, was betting, I was telling Peyton, if you're going to bet really low 5 double streets, that's fine, and you have a big bankroll, you're okay just for fun. But if you're going to do that, you will lose. I mean, it's definitely, the 5-to-1 odds is risky, but I still like it. All right, let's see what she's doing today. There's a 0, 29, 17, 16, 12, 13, 29, 17. So 1, 3, 4 is doing terrible. We're going to go reverse for 9. We're not going to jump too hard into things today. We're going to just take it easy. We are up nicely. We've gotten back onto solid ground here, so we've got a nice little surplus. I want to keep that going, so we're going to do multiple sessions today. So we're just going to grind a little bit, get back to basics. Yeah, get back to basics. So anyway, and I'll pull up some pictures here in a little bit. Just show you a couple of the ones we have. I haven't received all the pictures from family, but it was such a blast. And I mean, she looks so beautiful in her hat and gown and stuff like that. All right, there's one. We're just going to set this on autoplay for 5 rounds. And I'm going to put you on pause momentarily and come back. Okay, we are back. And while we were gone, looks like we did 20 spins. Not bad, 5 and 15. Look at this. At one point here, we were up $27. This has just been flat betting. I have 8 bets left. I put it on a bunch. And I think what I'm going to do just for giggles here, let's do this. I'm going to put it on 25 bets, and I'm just going to leave it alone. And I'll I'll fast forward this section moving forward so we can just kind of see what happens. But right now we're getting our butt kicked. But while that's spinning, I'm just going to take you over. So this was back in just after 2020, I think, during the COVID time, or just after it, maybe 2021. So that's when we went to visit the campus. So that's her then. And I didn't get a picture. I have one picture with her there, but this was yesterday at Bexel Hall, the College of Business where I'm at. So we went and took a picture there. This is my mom. So I was able to get my mom to come down there. I was a little bit worried she wasn't going to come, but she did come. She did well. She's hanging in there. So that was nice. That meant a lot to my daughter. This is all 4 of us. This is the gang right here, and that's in front of the MU, which is kind of the gathering place for students. Like, it's got food, Memorial Union. That's kind of the area, the hangout area at the college. And I only kept this photo in here because all day yesterday I kept saying, whenever we were taking some other pictures, like, we did it, not she did. I was like, we did it. Because I'm like, hey, you know how many papers I had to edit and how many ideas I came with when she was doing homework? I said, we're both in this thing together. Anyway, that's some of the pictures from yesterday. It was a blast. I am super duper proud of her. Crazy smart, crazy responsible. Nothing like me. Wow, look at these losses now. Isn't that insane? She was spinning nothing but wins, and now she's spinning nothing but those first streets. It's weird. I mean, it's just total coincidence, but it's weird how it feels like a lot of times it's streaky like that. Anyway, I'm going to let this go on and just play on, and we're going to go through. There's 22 more spins left, which is about 22 more minutes, but don't worry. We're going to fast through most of that, and then we'll come back and we'll hit it and get to our, like I said, I want at least $600 a day right now, just so we can get a little bit more cushion going on, a little bit cushion for the push-in. And oh my gosh, look at this. She hits it again. Unreal. Unreal. All right, let's let this go, and we'll be back. Cheers. Okay, we're back. As you can see, we didn't do too bad there. We did not do too bad there at all. It was actually better than I had expected. At one point I was watching it, we were up 27 bucks, and then she went on another tear down. I actually expected it to kind of stair step down, and if we were to play this over a bunch, you would actually expect this to slowly just start stair stepping down because of the payouts and the odds and stuff are how to do when you flat bet. You're gonna lose this because because of the zero, and there's a loss. We stepped in right at the wrong time. All right, let's see if we can make some tracks here, make it up. Hopefully you guys have some good plans. We're gonna be working around the house today, cleaning house, going out. Man, the weeds are just growing like crazy. We got to get out there and do that. I got my new workout equipment in. Oh, and I want to show you guys something. I'll be right back. Wow, I leave for a couple seconds and we're losing. Damn. We come back and look at this. 13-2-26. She throws 3 straight first streets in there. Suddenly we find ourselves up at 1,080. We lose this one. We're taking a break. Anyway, I found these. Look at these. Are these badass or what? They're called hype domes. I'm sure there's other brands. This is an office one, but they're basically these clear domes that you can set up. Look at that. That is amazing. All right, finally a win. Whew. This kind of sucks because got to do this at least twice, then drop down to 540. Look at this. That is amazing. I want one of these. God, you could pour yourself a pad out there, make your office, you know, put your office out there, run electricity so you have, you know, be super easy, right? You in the ground, dig it, and then when you do whatever kind of, you could do cobblestone here if you don't want to put permanent, but just then run your electricity up there through conduit, and you could put plugins right directly on the floor or whatever, and just plug in from there. Oh my gosh, that is the coolest thing in the world. I want one of those. Okay, good. There's our 32. Phew. Okay, we're down to 10. Let's see, we are going to go down. I don't want to keep it. We actually should be doing this one more time, but we're going to go down to 45. We're going to do a 450. This only gets us 180. But I want to save our progressions. I don't want to keep it at high. I'm trying to be a good boy. Anyway, back here. These are so cool. Look at this. How neat is that? Wow. That is awesome. So I guess you can buy these pieces that go in if you want a certain amount of shade. Let's see. Glamping. Look how cool that would be. This would be an awesome guest house too if you like brought people over and... Oh my. Look at that. Look how big that one is. All right, we won again. Phew. We got a new dealer, so we're just going to go 9. What are we down? 30 bucks. We're going to go reverse for 135, even though we got a new dealer. So check this out. Yesterday, and I was recording... Oh, I know what happened. So... Yesterday we get back and I'm playing more and I thought I was hitting, so if you haven't seen it, this is the OBS interface, and I thought for some reason I hit stop recording, so I went up, but what I did is all right, there we go, we're even. What I did was, we're up 15, right? I went up here to history, I recorded all of it, so I have it, so I'm going to show it to you because we won. We had an awesome session. I was bummed to not see it, but I took it, and I'll get back to that in a second. We won an extra 377 bucks last night. And I was just kind of playing around with different strategies, and we were just crushing it. Anyway, I recorded all of those. Let's see here. I took, and I'll go in here and see if I'll go back and I'll show you the real. I'll show you the real gameplay on our home screen, but I copied and pasted this, and you can see this was last night. Does it give us the time here? There, it gives us the time. Ooh, boo. Boo. All right. Gives us the time. So this was last night near 11 p.m. You can see my last couple were bets. What I did is I played Ozzy's Pete system for a while. And look at this. It took us down for a while. I mean, we got all the way up to, had to go up to minus 110 bets. And after I won from minus 110, we bet 120, 125. And then when I got those wins, it was close enough, and I stopped playing that. And then we went in and play, let's see, double street. Is that a double street? Okay, there's one. And we're just going to leave it doubled up, this one. Anyway, long story even longer. We ended up $377. You can see all the win-losses here. This is all live roulette. So I wish it were recorded, because it was a fun session. It was a fun session. We were doing some, these are all 9 streets. We were doing really well, actually, with 9 streets. Look at all these wins. Look at all these wins here. We were doing pretty well. And then we went to Ozzy Pete's thing, and we started just losing. All right, 18. There's another win. We're going to go back down to 9 street reverse for 135. Anyway, so that was, I wish the recording didn't screw up on that one. So anyway, but it did. So that was included in the summary last night right here, but we're doing well. Let's see where we're at. We're up $60 right now. But isn't that camping thing just the absolute coolest thing there is? I think it is. Okay, anyway, back to this. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can make some tracks here. Oh, man. Okay. Here we go. Weather, woke up, it's kind of rainy, but it's kind of overcast with some big clouds, so I was expecting some sprinkles. Means my futon and the pillows and everything I left out because it's been so nice. Probably soaked because it rained pretty well. I got my new fitness equipment in. Hold on, I'm going to put you on pause and go pull that one up. Okay, this is it. This is what I ended up purchasing. And we'll see. It's returnable, and it's really not that heavy. It's about 200 some pounds, but it comes in one box. It folds up. As you can see here, it's just a resistance system, so it folds completely up like this, which I think is pretty cool. Let's keep an eye on our gameplay. 20. All right, we're still winning. Look at that. We're up 195. So it folds up. It comes with a lifetime subscription, which I don't need. I mean, I have my own training programs, but it'd be kind of cool. Let's see if I just walk around. Listen, talking to Shauna, I'm done trying to get back to the shape I was before my injuries. And all that stuff. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking, I have recorded from my security cameras when I fell off the roof over here and when I fell off the ladder over here and shattered my arm. I'm going to show you those videos. They actually bring me trauma when I watch those things. It's crazy. But before I forget. Anyway, this is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, it's just a basic system. Its resistance is controlled by the computer. Listen, these days at 52 and the injuries, my back is screwed up. I couldn't do the free weights anymore. I'm too tempted to lift heavy and hurt myself. So I got this thing. We'll see how it goes. It's had really good reviews so far. There's a lot of reviews. This one has the lowest reviews. The other ones they have. But anyway, it's we'll see how it goes. Oh shoot, I missed a spin, and here we are. We're at 240. Anyway, it was like $2,200, $2,300, which is okay because I sold my squat rack, all my Olympic weights. I sold all that for $2,500, which was a great deal for him. I gave him a ton of stuff, so it worked out. But okay, there's a lot. Oh no, we would have lost. Look at that. Perfect time to sit out. So I'm pretty excited about that. But man, look at these domes. These are running anywhere between around 4,500 for a really tiny one, all the way up to around 10,000 for some of these big ones. I'm sure they're just plexiglass panels. Hopefully they snap together. I'm not saying I'm gonna. I just think, hey, listen, you want to do an Airbnb and you got a kind of a cool wooded backyard or something, you could totally Airbnb the crap out of that thing. I guarantee it. Oh man. She spins 2 losses in a row. 25, 14. All right, here we go. But at least we missed the first one, so we're not going up that far. I feel like, man, we're on. Let's get this on high. I don't know what's going on with their site, but it has been kind of pixely lately. All right. Anyway, so I'm excited. It got delivered today. I'm gonna go. You don't even have to set it up. It's in one box, and it just folds up. You put it up against the wall. You pull it down, and you're ready to go. You plug it in. Unlike some of those other ones that look similar that you have to buy a membership to get the live video feeds and the live workouts, this comes with it for free forever. Like I said, I have my own workouts, but I think it would be kind of fun since my well, she's moving home for the summer, but and I mean maybe longer than that. But I miss having my workout partner. I miss having her to work out with. When I was at Nike, you know, you have also I'm training people and you're working out, and it's easier when you go out there by yourself. That's why I've been missing so many workouts lately, because I'm doing too much of this bullshit. I'm too tied to this, and it's not work. This is great. But on other news, I am very seriously considering, and I said this yesterday, leaving my real job. Number one, I just enjoy the crap out of this. Number two, it's growing. And we have a lot of ideas, and I have a lot of ideas, and the crew has a lot of ideas. I just think, what do we bet here? All right, we bet that, so we got to drop back down. And I would love to dedicate more. I think there's some other areas I want to get into. I would love to, like some people announce, I mean, more how-to videos. Those seem to be taking off. The low bankrolls. Unfortunately, these are the least desirable out of all of them, and that's okay. And that's okay. You got to kind of just change. This is going to continue on. This will always be, I mean, this is what I started, so this will always be the primary through and through. But all right, look at this. We're over 300. Remember, we're going to 600 minimum. Anyway, so I'm going to start putting together some how-to. I am almost got the outline ready for the how-to beginner's roulette guide part 2. There's quite a few things that I wanted to cover there that I lightly covered. I'm going to review those, but we're going to get into some... I'm debating on whether to get into live play with it right now because, I don't know. I probably will. But anyway, so we'll get into some very basic live play and do that. So, and then I'm looking at some other... And we also talking about getting into some, on the side, getting into some gaming, like as in first-person shooters, Battlefield, and streaming that. Luigi does Battlefield. I think that would be fun. I haven't played much in the last probably 2 years. I haven't played as much as I used to, but I'm going to get playing again. And that'll just be a whole different thing that we'll live stream on Kick. It won't be I'll probably throw the videos on YouTube, but they'll just be for fun. They'll be clearly labeled. I think it would be, I don't know. And then I think we're going to do a series where I am going to go start exploring blackjack and baccarat, and that'll just be kind of, let's see if we can take a complete noob, me, on blackjack and baccarat and such, some of these other card games, Pai Gow or whatever, and I think it'd be kind of a cool series to go through and say, okay, how quickly does it take for us to learn this game with the Discord community and everything? Blackjack's pretty simple if you're going to play basic, you know, what do they call that? Basic strategy. So there's a basic strategy. I don't care for the basic strategy. Mathematically, it is proven. I just don't, I don't know. So I guess I would play something like that. Anyway, so that's going to be a whole nother series. And then as other people mentioned, what happens when I win this challenge? And I will win this challenge. What will be the next challenge? The next challenge will be getting rid of all the negative people in our channel. Just kidding. That'll never happen. Trust me. As someone else said, if you don't have a bunch of negative people who just want to shoot you down, you're not doing it right. So I'm happy that we're doing it right because we have plenty of people who are doing that. I do have some good news, and it's just a matter of time. When I filed yesterday, I filed a support ticket with Google saying, you know, they looked at it and said, yes, people have flagged it. You know, I know it's been purposefully done, but they immediately removed the flag off our channel. So as of right now, our channel is once again being displayed. And what's cool is, I'll have to go look at it. Let's see. The how to play roulette, that initial challenge video. All right, get ready to hold on to your socks, because you're going to be blown away by how many views we have on this bad boy. Man, we're crushing it now, huh? All right. Learn how to play roulette like a pro. All right, are you sitting down? Are you sitting down for this? As of right now, we have over 88,000 views on that video. Now, to give you some, context on this, most of our roulette challenge videos, which is this series here, those have anywhere normally, like the last couple have 21, 2400, 2300, 2600, 1800, etc., etc., etc. So those videos in the first 1 or 2 weeks usually have somewhere a little less than anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 views. That video, which came out, oh my. That video, which came out 3 days ago, 88,000 views worldwide. Insane. And then, like I said, the second highest video is the one that's about how to transfer crypto. All right, we're at 600. What we're going to do now is I'm going to pull back down to $15 bets. We hit where I wanted to hit. Let's just see if we can get some more spins and keep going. Although I feel like we should just keep going because we're just crushing it. But, let's keep going. Forget that. We're just going to keep playing and not paying attention and doing other stuff. So we're sitting there, 88,000 views. So here's the thing. And I got a lot of comments and about me like teasing old Joey about going ahead and providing me with a site that you can buy, whatever, 30, 40,000 subs or whatever. I don't believe it exists. Maybe you can go to some shady places and they'll say, oh, we'll give you some, we'll get you some, I mean, I was just trying to think, how would you actually go and have thousands upon thousands upon thousands and then have those people, 88,000 views. We don't even have that many. So Joey was saying, oh, you have more subscribers than you have views. In this case, hey, 88,000 people who watched that video, why didn't you subscribe? We got 88,000 people watching that video and not getting the number of subscribers on that video. And the other one, let's see, the how-to video or the how to do the how to upload your money and buy crypto and stuff. Let's see how many we got going there. I got to scroll back. It's been a long time. You know what? I'm going to stick this thing on autoplay just for 5, and I'll pay attention, and then I'll double when necessary. Let's keep going back. It's been a long time, man. I'm looking at all these videos. Damn. We got a lot of videos here. I'm just on my phone. All right, because I know the how-to is the second most popular video we have on here. Oddly enough, our day 4 video, for whatever reason, just day 4, it's no different than the other ones. That has 31,000 views. Day 1 only has 28,000 views. So, you can see here, 88,000 views in 3 days is blowing away videos that I've had up here for 3 months. And it's doing nearly, has 3 times the number of views as this does. Let's go look at, I'm trying to find the how to upload. Okay, how to legally fund your online casino account. 53,000 views. Oh my gosh. And then right above that is that was on between day 10 and 11 that I made that video. Day 11 has 17,000 views. And that one has 53,000 views. I don't have anything even close to that. These are all around 10,000. All right, look at this. We are just fucking winning. This is amazing. Oh, I don't want to do that. Didn't mean to do that. This is incredible. And so someone posted, I think it was maybe, I can't remember if it was chocolate gummies that posted in there, but it was like, you know, I think it was you. You should really be looking at those how-to videos. Yes, and I do enjoy those, but I want to keep making those for fun, not just because that's what everybody's looking at. I want to keep making those because I enjoy teaching and instructing. And I mean, as a personal trainer, and then also having taught finance classes and stuff, I just enjoy it. All right, what's happening here? Nothing? Autoplay turned off? Oh, we had 5. Whew, 825. Let's keep going. I'm just enjoying looking at the number of views. I'm just on my phone right here. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you guys. What drags my ad? You know what? It's sort of a mistake because I told you how Google does their algorithm with when you put videos, how long people watch your videos, what kind of numbers you get, all those numbers. But it's not just how many people view your videos. It's how long they view your videos for. Do they just watch for 2 seconds and then move on? Or do they watch? The problem is I had uploaded some of our play to pay member Discord giveaway videos. And I mean, those only have, that one from way back a month ago only has 1,500 views. And we have a couple of those like that. And then it's just really weird, you know? And so that kind of, I think, and here's another one, and it only has, after all this time, it only has, let's see, where's the next one? So I really need to figure out, that's the, here's another one, pay to play, 827 views. So that, I think those are actually hurt us insofar as growing the channel at the time. And I'm not too concerned about growing the channel from that perspective, but those videos, they just, obviously we need to listen and go, people are not interested whatsoever in those videos. So we'll stop pushing those up. Anyway, we are going to do a live stream. After I finish this, I'm going to do a live stream and we're going to be giving away more money. Like I said, we gave away $400 day before yesterday. I didn't have time yesterday. And my goal is to give away at least another $300-400 today. We're giving away more money per individual than Rothstein is. Apparently he's a big YouTuber or kick streamer who does casino stuff too. And apparently he only gives away like anywhere between $5 and $20. Minimum yesterday, we gave away $25 to people. And we had people who, because they're signed up under the affiliate link, they doubled their money. We gave them $50. So that's pretty cool. And 2 people, one person got $100 because they had signed up and posted their affiliate link in our Discord. And the other person got $75 because they're on the US site. They get $75 from me and they get $25 from Stake. Right there, you have $100 in your account to play with. And I think we have another person that just signed up. Yeah, and that's all we have. So if you haven't done it, get in there and sign up. I mean, there's no one, people are failing to go in there and create tickets. A free $100. Or 75 plus 25 if you're in the US. You get a full 100 if you're there in Litecoin. So there may be a few cents because when we transfer Litecoin, the price of Litecoin goes like this. It could be a few dollars less or more. So you'll either end up somewhere, but you'll end up somewhere around 100 plus or minus a little. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. 1,005. You know what? I feel like I should stop because look at 63 and 15. Are you folks seeing this? 63 and 15. Ah, that's over 4-1. That's the kind of ratio we want. Oh, yes. Look at this. She is hitting the 4th street. Remember, 1st street, 2nd street, 3rd street, 4th street. If you're not familiar with these terminologies, go check out the How to Play Roulette Beginner's Guide. That tells you everything I'm talking about with these streets, the payouts, etc. Oh, we already did our auto play. Let's do another 5 rounds. All right. What I don't want to have happen here though is, right? And it's happened to me before. We keep going and all of a sudden you get 2-3 losses in a row and all of a sudden you're way down here. So we're not going to do that. So I think I'm not too concerned about getting up to, okay, there's a loss, right? So we're going to go, I'll go 1 round right here of trying to recover. We'll do 270, come back. If I lose a 270, then I'll either go back to base and try to win back and get back to 1,000, because we're leaving here with at least 1,000, but I'm not going to go beyond the 270. So we won't go to 540. I think what we'll do at this point is if we lose here, we'll go back down to the base bet of 135, and we'll see if we can't crank out some wins and catch back up. All right, here we go. I mean, 9 streets for the win, baby. It's been crushing it today. Oh, no, man, it was in that 34. Can you believe it? She hits 27 twice in a row. So we're not going to go. We're going to go back down to base bet. I plays reverse 135, and let's see if we can crank out some more wins. If we get a couple in a row, I might go back up to 270 for a couple spins, but we're not going to go to 540. Dang, burn it. She just has to hit 27 twice in a row, huh? Well, 645, 600 was our original goal. I was just kind of blown away that we were 645. Oh yeah, here is I just wanted to address this, and I don't mind it, but someone in the comments yesterday wrote, isn't it pretty funny that as soon as he gets an affiliate deal with Stake, suddenly he has such an easy session? Okay. So for that to happen, what you're saying is that, I'm going to put this on autoplay, that Stake now has an affiliate. I have an affiliate, and the pay is very small. Trust me, the pay is. But I appreciate it. It's a starting spot, right? You got to grow somewhere. You got to prove yourself. That now they're going to manipulate the wheel with all the people playing it, because it was live wheel. They're going to manipulate it just in my favor. And, you know, that is such a... the amount of ridiculousness that is, this is what scares me about people. And this is what scares me about, oh, dang it. Okay. We're getting our bum kicked here now. She's flipped. And you know it's going to happen. You can't keep that ratio up. All right, let's go. We're going to go 270. We won't go above 270 again. Let's see if we can make a run. This will be it. Get going. If we lose this one now, instead of getting back to 1,000, then we'll look to just get back to 600 and we'll call it quits. So it's either 1,000 and we quit, or if we lose this, we go to 600 and call it quits. But what scares me about some of the people in the comments, the naysayers and stuff, who are making these just silly assertions, like suddenly I'm an affiliate, now I'm having a good session. Well, first of all, it's not true. You can go back through a bunch of my videos and you'll see I have plenty of sessions where we're just crushing it, right? Absolutely crushing it. So that's dumb, number one. Number two, the idea that they're going to control this wheel for the outcome just for me. I am their lowest paid affiliate probably out there. They are not going to cater this and risk. They just don't need to do it. So that's dumb number two. Dumb number three is, we all know I'll have some difficult sessions coming up. It happens. I've had right? We can go back and we've had runs of 3, 4, 5 really good days. And then, oh shit, look at this. Well, I'll tell you what, Stake, you're supposed to be helping me out and you're not. If that clown is to be, if what he's saying is true, you are totally screwing me right now. Oh man, look at this. I cannot believe it. She just 27 3 times in a row. 27 3 times in a row. She looks innocent, but the devil always does. Sorry if you heard that. That's my OBS is tied into our Kick streaming, and whenever someone subscribes to the Kick channel, we get that loud thing. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we can get up to 600. And then we're gonna call it 600. Call it, and we go live stream. Maybe I'll come back tonight and see if we can get back on an awesome streak like this. That was amazing. Phew. That was amazing. So if you haven't seen one of our live streams yet, and I'm trying really hard to get the live stream to go live stream on Kick and on YouTube. So I'm going to play around with that a little bit this morning, see if I can get that to go. It's basically just a smorgasbord of different games. We don't do anything set in stone. I do some live roulette, and I make it very clear. I make it very clear, the live roulette, whatever we do on those live kick streams for those fun, do not count for or against it on this. Which, the last live stream, I had some really good spins here. We did really good. That didn't count. That didn't count. So nothing on those counts. This is what counts. This video is what counts. So even if I'm up, and like I said, we were up yesterday, or 2 days ago when we did our kick stream, we were up pretty nicely and gave away almost all of it. The reason why I had to be up a little bit higher, and we ended up only giving away 4 out of the like $600 or $700 that we profited that day. Oh man. Okay, we won. I thought, oh my gosh. All right, there's 645. We're gonna call it quits right here, and take our 645 profit. Let's put it into our Excel spreadsheet. I got to do better. Sometimes I forget about to do this. So plus that, plus 645. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Yeah, I was last night. So I was saying last night I was playing and I thought I was recording, and obviously I forgot to. Somehow I stopped recording. But here is the thing. You know, many times we've been playing and I've told you this graph is off. And when I'm doing streaming on Kick and we're doing it and I'm playing dice and stuff, this thing's off. Last night, I spun, I think it was like 49. Anyway, I'll have to count how many are. These are 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 69. We did, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I spun 69, and this is straight recorded from them, and I'll show you how you get to that. You just come over here. If you're on stake and you want to know, you come to my gameplay, and there's your gameplay right here. Okay? So it shows you, and this is what I did. If you look at my Excel spreadsheet, that's what I copied and pasted, is this full thing. Watch, I'll do it right now. And you gotta be, the copy and paste is really weird. If you don't do it just right, like you gotta kind of select above the game and pull it all the way down and go past this one, and Control C, right? And when you come down here and paste it, it pasted in like this, which is the way I wanted it, so it's easy to read. But if you come up here and you don't do it fully correctly, you drag your mouse down here a little bit more like this, right? It should do the same thing. We're gonna control it, but when we come paste it, look at it. Ick. So anyway, just what I learned on doing that. Anyway, we had 69 games with the wins and losses, and this graph missed a loss, and it only recorded 68. So if you're looking at this graph and you're being serious about it, so I contacted customer support yesterday and I said, hey, this isn't accurate. Here's my proof. I just went through the thing, and they're like, well, you got to create a YouTube video. So now I'm going to go create a YouTube video showing the history of the thing, comparing it to the graph that I had yesterday and showing. And my concern isn't, it sucks that this graph isn't right, but if this number, if this isn't keeping track, this should be pulling off of the exact same thing that it's keeping track of on your big money. In fact, if we look up here, look at this, 645, 648. It's off. Now it's only off by $3. Nonetheless, it's off. And if it's off by so much as 10 cents, this is all digital. This is all back-end stuff. If it's off slightly, it means it's off. That should be concern for everybody. So Stake, I'm going to be pushing this out there. I'm telling you, if it's off by so much as a penny, that means you have a glitch, you have a bug in your system. You need new quality assurance people on your team. You need better developers. You need better project and program managers, and you need better freaking product owners, because they signed off on this crap and it's not working. Anyway, so this is where you come here. I just ranted, I'm sorry. So you can come in here and you can go next, and you can look at the date and time. So we see here, here's 6:15 live roulette at 11 a.m. We're gonna keep going until I get to last night's. Ooh, 1:17 a.m. Was I up that late? Oof. Oh, I played some dice. Okay, yeah, I played some dice at the end. It didn't, just for a little. Look at the bets. I didn't bet. So if you're watching this, Swelly, Max, Luigi, I was betting pretty small. Look at that. I didn't go over $16 there. I was a good boy. So that was early. That was after I finished recording. I was kind of tired. I was waiting for the video to render after I put it together. Come on. Oh, man. When you're dice, you're hitting that keyboard so long. I wish they could scroll through this faster for you. Come on. Holy mackerel. They should give you a choice up here for how many you want to see, like 50. This is ridiculous. Only showing us 10 at a time. I'm not going to go back through it. But that, where I cut and paste that at, that's where this is from. You can see live roulette. Here is the date and time stamps of everything. And I made $377. Okay, I was dicking around between that, playing Aussie Pete strategy, etc., etc., etc. So that 370 is included in this amount. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna call it for right now. We'll be back. Maybe back later this evening. I'm more than happy. Actually, we gotta change this now because it's petty, but it's 6:48. We want to be accurate. We want to be accurate. Okay, there we go. Anyway, whew. Be good human beings. Man, I really hope I started the recorder again. But anyway, be good humans, be good to each other, be good to yourselves. It's not that hard. Get out there and enjoy this fantastic weather. We're getting on to summer. The days are nice and long. Enjoy every second of it. If you have kids, enjoy. All right. So yeah, I gotta remember to have this microphone in front of me at all times. Duh. Anyway, yeah, I got workout equipment installed out there, and it's pretty cool. I'll show you what that looks like. It's pretty nifty. And actually, it's really, oh man, okay. So we lost 10. We did that twice, right? So 10. No, wait. Okay. We're just supposed to be martingaling these. I forgot. I was thinking we were playing the Aussie Pete system where you go up 2 and then come down 1, but we're not. We're just going up 1 unit. So let's see if we can catch back up. All right, there's a win. But because we missed the first double, this shouldn't catch us up here. But, oh, got to back up to even. Okay. Let's go to 5s. That'll be a little bit more comfortable. All right, we're starting all over again. Anyway, I got the workout equipment. I'm going to show it to you here in just a second. It's pretty awesome. I'll get some pictures out there in my gym going. So I told you I was going to buy this before. So it's this unit right here. It's got a touchscreen and it's all digital. It controls the resistance and everything digitally. It folds up like this, but this is basically what it looks like. It's pretty awesome. Actually, I'm pretty impressed so far. All right, what did we hit? 34. Okay. So we're going to double this up. So I'm pretty impressed with it so far. We'll see how it goes. I need to get out there and set it up. It's all set up because it all comes pretty much assembled, but figuring out how to program it, and anyway. Pretty impressive though. Actually, I just kind of messed around with it and I'm actually pretty excited. It comes with a giant touchscreen and it connects Wi-Fi, so you're getting updated workout programs all the time. I think it's going to be good for an old fogey like me to be able to work around something like that. Okay. Miss again. Here we go. Now we're up 20. Yeah, I'm such a glutton for punishment on this one. So we need to get up to $150. That's what we need to get to. So we'll see if we can do it. You're at 648. I would like $1,000 minimum. Oh man, I'm tired. So tired. Oh, my garden boxes. I just have been, and next thing you know, you blink and it's the middle of June. You know, you think you have all this time. Oh, come on. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sorry, like I said, I'm just doing this for fun, but the idea that these hit more often than any, I've already dispelled that. And I already dispelled that previously, showing that when we played this strategy, we were literally hitting those 50% of the time, which means those other columns were hitting the other 50% of the time. So I know you think you recorded a bunch, or not you think you recorded, I know you thought you recorded a bunch, but it statistically, every time I've played this, has come out the same. Okay, we go up by 1 unit now. All right, so we're gonna go back again. $5. Here we go. All right, we had the live stream today. Gave away 500 today again. So we gave away 400 2 days ago, 500 today. We've given away over $900, just a little over 900. That's awesome. Hopefully people you just use that as your startup funds and use that to play, and then you don't have anything else because you got $25. We gave away $25 to each person. If they were an affiliate, then they got $50. So we had a couple of those of the affiliates, doubled their money. So good deal. And we're going to keep doing it. I think we got the secret sauce to playing. We bumped around. We played slots. And it was sucking. And then Max and a couple of us like, hey, go play this one and bet on set it to high risk, high reward. And we did. And we actually won. And we had put in $20 and we won like $160. So that was cool. Okay. Here we go again. Doubling up. So this is exactly the same as putting $15 on any of these outside one-to-one bets. What's up, buddy? Any of these outside one-to bets. We're covering 18 numbers, so it pays 1-to-1, right? So when we martingale, we double up. It only takes us 1 win to get into profit, and we will profit 1 betting our base unit amount, which in this case is $15. So that's how much we win. When we bet $5 on 3 of these, it's a total of $15. Because it's a 1-to-1 bet, when we win $15. No bueno, man. No bueno. See, so since we've been playing this, lose, win, right? 33, win. So there's 50%. In those last 4 spins, we've had 2 losses, 2 wins. Lose. So 1, 2, 3, 16 is a win. 1 is a lose, 12 is a lose, 6 is a win. So we've had far more losses than we have wins. So it's a very small sample size, but sorry, buddy. Those 3 double streets are not hitting any more than anything else. Look at that. She is rolling low numbers. 3, 2, 1, 1. Oof. I don't even know why I'm bothering doing this. I've already told you I hate the outside 1-to-1 bets, and here I'm doing it. And like I said, it's so funny because psychologically you think, oh, I'm covering all this. Look at, it's nothing more than a 1-to-1 bet. It's nothing more than you're covering 18 numbers. So I tell you what we are going to do. We're going to do the progressive double street bet, which I really don't like. Oh my gosh. Okay, finally. All right, and this is how it goes. It goes, you start with $5 on this, and we're just going to keep adding to double street as we go, except the further you go, the more you have to add. So this time it's 5, then it'll be 5 and 5, then 10, 10, 10. Then it's, let's see, what does it go? Then for 2 dozens, it's 50 and 50. 25, 25, 25, 25. And if you lose on 4 and you go up to, have to go to 5 double streets, is it $150 a double street? All right, so there's a loss. We'll just play it through though. 5 and 5. Yeah, I think by the time, let's see, 150, that's 3, 6, yeah. So it goes 5 on the first double street. If you lose, it's 5 and 5. Then it's 10, 10, 10. Okay. Then you go 25, 25, 25, 25. Then it's 150, 150, 150 for that last one. If you go to 5 double streets, it's a $750 bet. Oof, look at this. I swear she's just like going opposite wherever I'm going. Or at least, doesn't it feel like that? Mother. All right, so now we go 5, 5, 5, and we double it to 10. So now it's gone from a 5 to 5 and 5 to 10, 10, 10. The next one it'll bump up is to 25, 25, 25. Okay? It gets steep, so you're going to have to hope that we win. You really hope that you win right here. I mean, obviously you hope that you win, but I've modified this a little bit. I don't like betting on just the 6. I believe putting the 5 on the first dozen, you win 2 to 1 anyway, and you pick up, you're covering twice as much. So instead of winning, all right, there we go, instead of winning. All right, so we won there. And every time we win, it gets us into profit. So we're going to just stay there at 5 again. You can start from right to left. You can start the middle. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you start. I'm just going to start here. Statistically, let's go see what's been hitting. So first dozen is 40% right now, followed by third, followed by second. Columns. Oh, we got to record this, remember? What do we hit here? 20. Okay, so that's a loss. First column, second column, third column. First column is 34%. Remember we were talking yesterday how there's some people and they have their casino account and they believe that the second and the third column, which is these top 2 columns, hit more than the first column. And yesterday that wasn't the case. And if we look over here, first column is 34. First column and third column, so this first and this third, are out producing everything. Okay, we just won. Nice. I suggest you don't play this very long. We're going to play it one more time because you get up to 750 and you lose, you've lost 900 some dollars. You know, so I told you in the past I'm not a fan of these progressives. I know some people do progressive corners and this and that. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. But whatever works for you, right? Whatever works for you. All right, here we go. Did I ever tell you guys my first car? Well, my first car was, my parents have a Chevy truck. Just a 2-wheel drive, half-ton truck. Had a 454 V8 in it. And that thing was a gas monster, but it hauled ass. Had a 454 V8 in it. I took a sign, a no trespassing sign, and I cut out the tress, so all it said was no passing. And I stuck that in my back window because I was such an asshole. Anybody tried passing me, I would just punch it, and that truck was fast. And I shouldn't be alive today because, I mean, it was a truck. And there was times where I was stupid and we were just driving so damn fast. And it scares me today. I remember a couple times on some of these roads late at night where I was hauling ass. All right, look at that. Ooh, and we skipped. We actually missed one. I'd have been pissed. If it hit in the middle, I'm like, oh, I accidentally covered the wrong ones. Okay, what's been hit? Let's go black. We're gonna let's move our black red. Let's play that a little bit. So you see how that one works. Luckily, we didn't have to go past 3 progressions, but you will. You will. I've played it in the casino, and I've used it to bail out a few times. I used that as a backup because nothing was working, so I used that progressive, except I cover the dozen instead of I do the same thing, except I put $5 on the entire dozen. If I win 2 to 1. Like right there. When we were starting out again, if we were only betting the first double street, we would have lost. But we bet the dozen, we would have won. All right, so there we go. Now, this one, we're going to go up. So we're positive 5. We got to go to 50. So we're up 5. I could reset this because we have a balance. We started our balance all over with $5,000. And so this is showing 165 and we're actually 5155 plus 10. So luckily this is recording correctly right now. Okay. Let's see. Black's been hitting hard. I'm just going to stay on black. I'm not going to play Follow the Winner. I'm just going to stick on black. So we were at, what did I say we were today? We were up 648. Now we're a little over $800 right now. So we're a little over $800 and we're just kind of messing around. Oh, I forgot, buddy, your collar came off. There you go. Sorry, bud. All right, we're winning. Okay, sorry. Had to get your collar back on. All right, let's keep going as long as this is working. Oh, so we won 20 and 5. So now we got to go $15. All right. Is that right? Right, what did we win historically here? Okay, so we won 20. We bet 10. We bet 10. We bet 5. So we were supposed to escalate this one. So we are up $25. Excuse me. And we black again. So we're up $40 now. 25 plus 15. So we're going to go to 10 because we're going to $50. And then we reset every $50. So when this gets to 50, I'm going to reset this graph so that it's just easier to keep track of getting up to $50 each time. Anyway, yeah, so that was my first vehicle, that a Chevy 454 V8. I'd had to work just to pay for the gas. Then I sold that and I got a 1979 black Mazda RX-7. And I freaking loved that car. I freaking love that car. Oh man, if you don't know anything about that, 10, okay, we're gonna go up 2 units, so it goes up to 20. It had a rotary engine, which means instead of pistons that go up and down, it had sort of a triangular piston and it would spin around. And it was invented by Wonkel. And the advantage on that engine was when a piston goes up, it has to stop before it comes back down, right? I mean, it's changing directions. So RPMs, all that's a loss. It's not efficient. Well, Wonkel said, well, what if you were to spin a piston and it was going around and around and around? All right, we won. So what was that? How much did we bet there? Okay, so I believe that takes us home right there. Either way, let's just start over. I know we're in profit. I believe that got us to $50. So let's go check while she's doing that. All right, so we had so we won 5. So we are up 25. We're up 40. We lost 10 to 30. We won 20. That's 50. So we were right. We're up 50, but we're starting all over again now. Let's see if we can run this thing up a little bit. Anyway, the rotary engine, it could run, so you could achieve really high RPMs, revolutions per minute, because it's just spinning. Now that being said, it had its own fair share of problems, and Mazda eventually discontinued it. But I thought it was a badass engine. They're bringing it back, but they're only bringing that back as a really tiny engine in their hybrid cars, which in that little tiny rotary will run and just supply electricity to the car, so that it doesn't, if it runs out of the battery juice, it'll provide it with the juice necessary. Okay, now she's going on a red run. All right, so that was 15. Now we're going to go up to 25. Anyway, so that Mazda RX-7, oh my gosh, I had so much fun in the car. I got so much trouble in that car. But unlike kids today, back then, I mean, shit breaks down, you fix it yourself. I mean, it was a 5-speed manual, and the clutch went out. You don't take it in or, whatever. You jack the car up, Went down the library, get a Chilton's manual for that car. If you don't know, the Chilton's manuals are basically repair manuals specific to vehicles. You can go get it and it would tell you how to do things. All right. So now, but remember, we got to go to 50. So the reason I don't like this one is because we're at 25. That would take us to 30. We got to go up 30. I don't like the kinds that you keep going up even when you become. I would rather start over at $5 and protect my bankroll. This just becomes really risky. Anyway, jack it up, pull out the transmission, replace the clutch. You know, I mean, and I don't know. That's how you learn how to do stuff, and I think it builds confidence. That's why with my daughter, I wanted her to take welding. She took 4 years of welding. I wanted her to step outside her comfort zone. And she knows damn well, if you want to get something done, you should try to figure out how to do it yourself. All right. There we go. Where are we at now? So this is nice. We can bring it down because we're only 15 away. So we'll go $15. That's all we need to do to get to the $50 mark. Okay. Yeah, I find that a lot of the younger generations, you wimpy millennials, I don't know. You're soft. When I was a kid. I don't know. Just figure out how to do it, man. You got Google and YouTube. You have all these tools. Just figure out how to do it. And there's just something really gratifying about changing a clutch yourself. Changing your brake pads yourself. All right, look at this. Nice. We hit 50. So we're going to start out all over again. We hit another 50. So that's 100 on this strategy alone. You know, I have a diesel tractor, and for the life of me, it was running really rough, and I couldn't figure it out. So finally, I was reading. I mean, these days we have the internet; it's a hell of a lot easier. I couldn't really find anything, and finally, someone said, "Oh, with the diesel, oftentimes if you run out of diesel, it gets air in the fuel, it gets air in the lines, and it can cause air bubbles. So you got to find all the fuel lines that are going into each of the areas." And you need to bleed them all and get the air out of it. And it took me a little bit to figure out how to find that and get in there and do that, but now I know. Now I know not to freaking run out of diesel, because then it's a pain in the ass with the air. I'm sure the new ones don't do that, but mine does that. I have a John Deere. My parents have a Kubota, and I definitely want to get their Kubota over here. It's a nicer, bigger tractor. Such a nice tractor. You never thought you'd be talking Roulette, Mazda RX-7s, learning about a rotary engine, and now you're talking about how to bleed a John Deere diesel engine. We teach everything on this fucking channel. All right, there we go. That gets us to plus 10. Now we got to go up to $20 because on wins we keep going up. Oh, we're at 10, so this would go, yeah, we got to go up one more unit. Keep going up until you get to 50. Now, like I said, when you get close enough, you should reduce your bet just to get just to 50. So we'll see how it rolls. I'm hoping we can get to 50 and call it that one. This one gives me heartburn. All right, let's see if we can do here. So, Mr. Roulette Grinder, if you're watching this, would definitely love to do another head-to-head with a little caveat. All right, that's 30. So now we got to go to 40 because we got to go up to, we got to go up to 30. We're at 20. We're up 30. Here's a caveat, Mr. Roulette. I know that, and this is cool. I know you're a big fan of Joe Croupier's website and his tool. Congratulations that something about you are now a franchisee of his tool. So I don't know if people are purchasing it through you now as well. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to challenge you on the second one where you use that tool exclusively. And I'll just play the way I normally play without any tool. And let's see how it goes. I'm curious, and I think, oh man, it rolled out of that 8. So that's what I would like to see happen. 30, we're going up to $40. This would just break us even. Then we would have to go up to $45, and that would take us. So we're going to have to, we need, in this strategy, when you start getting behind, you are definitely reliant upon hitting the same color multiple times. So even if we get into a chop, red, black, that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. In fact, we'll just keep getting in a hole if it chops. We have to have consecutive color. Oh, man. And now she decides, I'm going to roll a bunch of red. Anyway, if you're interested in that, that's what I'd like to see happen. I think that'd be great. And you all know Joe Croupier. He's on the channel always. He's got nothing better to do. So he's over here harassing me, which is fine. It's just fine. So you all know I'm not a believer in that stuff. I think it's nonsense. But for those that do believe in it, that's cool. Like I said before, the good news is it's no worse off because the numbers, you have just as good a chance when you use that snake oil to choose your bets. You're just as likely to hit as I am just randomly choosing my numbers. So you're no worse off. That's the good news. The bad news is you just paid for, basically something you could just randomly guess and have just as good a chance at doing yourself. And realistically for us to really, we would have to play a bunch of times, but let's not. And you've seen me, I've had bad luck on the wheel. So sometimes it just comes down to, oh, phew. It's like, please don't go on red again. All right, there's a second one. So remember, we got to get up to 50. This takes us to 25. So the nice thing about that is we can lower our bet now to 25. We don't have to, but this is what I'm talking about. We need a couple in a row in order to get back. So I'm wanting to get in a row. Anyway, hit me up if you're interested in that. You can use, and it'd be great for your channel anyway. You can show off Joe's tool, show off what a wildly success, and make me eat crow, right? Make me eat crow. Because I'm saying that tool doesn't work. None of those bullshit tools work. But for that one session, Godspeed, and maybe you get lucky and you win, and then you can say, see, I told you. And old Joe and his website over there playing on a fake roulette table with 1 cent bets, Joe. You could brag and say, see, my tool kicked ass. All right, what are we going to move to? Let's go to 2 dozens. You know what? I'm going to show you how I play it. Oh, I missed it. I'll show you. I mean, this is terrible. I call this strategy the slut. And you start with 1 unit on the first and second dozen. And then if you lose, you double and you go to the second and third dozen. We would have lost there anyway. So we start in the first and second dozen. No matter what the results are, we go to the second and third and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 1. And I kind of call it the slut because it gets around, right? And that's guy or gal. It's not gender. It's not gender specific. It's any of you. So we call it the slut because it gets around. And again, I'm not a big fan of 2 dozen play, but when we do it with $5, my daughter and I, when we've done it, we've done okay with it. All right, so there's a win. So we leave the bet the same. And we're going to go second and third. So no matter what, you rotate around. Okay? Now you can martingale. You can just increase by 1 unit. You can play whatever progression strategy you want to play on this. We do it back and forth. Sometimes I do martingale. Oftentimes I just do 1 progression up no matter what. And the upside of 1 progression up, right, is that you're not blowing up your bankrolls quickly. But the problem is when you do win, you have to stay at these higher level bets for longer. So everything has a cost, man. Everything has a cost. Ooh, we did win it. Okay, that was third dozen. Nice. All right, we're going to rotate around to 3 and 1. Just like this. We haven't played Centipede in a while. Someone asked about it today during the live stream. I mean, the live stream was a lot of fun. We were up. Max had a auto roulette strategy that he had seen. We tried in the back with disastrous rolls. Today it worked out pretty well. And then at the very end, it lost like $180 or something. But we had made enough. We tried another that a guy named Crispy had given me, and that worked out. pretty well. So those are auto. So I'm going to, on my next, maybe I'll create an auto session, right? Where we're just playing with digital auto stuff. Who knows? Those are risky. So right now, I'll tell you what, if you're going to play auto, take all the money out of your playable balance, put it all in the vault, and just leave like a low amount that you want to mess in. That way, when it goes bad, you are limiting your loss. I don't trust when you set the auto balances here to say stop on loss. Sometimes it does funky things. Don't trust on that. All right, look at, we're up 315 plus this 10. We're actually up 325. All right, there we lost there. That was a first and second. So now we're going to go up. Oop, we can't do that. We're going to double it up. We're going to 10 and 10. We're going to go up 1 unit at a time. So we're just going to go up 1 unit at a time and instead of martingaling, because that can, on the doubles, this can get out of hand quickly. All right. Okay. Let's see if we can get a win here. All right, that's a win. So that broke us even. If you win on this, if you double and you win on the first one, then you break, then you get back. But if you lose 2 in a row, then that's not going to get you back after that. You're going to have to bet multiple times. I like this one. I mean, again, mathematically, it doesn't matter if you leave it, if you play opposite. But I feel like this one, because you're rotating through, to lose, they're going to have to spin every time you rotate. They're going to have to be hitting the one that you're off, as you rotate. Oh, man. Now on zeros, I keep rotating through. No matter what, we rotate through. All right, so we're playing second and third now. All right, I'm going to try to wrap this up. Let's see. Right now, we're up 295. We're up 315. What, we were at 648, right? So we're basically $352. We need $352 to be at 1,000. All right, there's a win. So we break even there. So we need this. We need our balance here to be at $352 to hit $1,000, and we're at 325. So let's see if we can get. We need 5 wins here. We need 5 wins. Personally, I'd rather just do double streets or 9 streets. Yeah. There were some interesting comments in the chats yesterday. Spoke about it earlier. The one guy who said, if you truly want to make money, why don't you? Okay, we were at 3 and 1, so we're going 1 and 2. Instead of gambling with your own money, then if you really wanted to make money and you really wanted to help people out, instead of just giving a little bit of money away, why don't you do this? Since you think you can win, have all those people give you their money, you play it, you give them 50% of the profits, you keep 50% of the profits. Well, the number one answer to that is it would be an administrative nightmare keeping track of everybody that's putting money in. We just won again. All right, 335. Remember, we got to go to 352, but we're gonna go 355. So what was that? That was 1 and 2. So now we're gonna go 2 and 3. Anyway, can you imagine the administrative nightmare if, number one, if enough people were to trust me with their money? They don't know me, so I get it. They're gonna just send me money without like some contracts and stuff. I doubt it. But they got to send me money. Meanwhile, I'm playing, and as I'm playing with my bankroll, people keep adding money at different days at a time, and I've got to keep track of which day did you start your money. Yeah. So maybe you were just being, you did a pretty big paragraph when you wrote about it, but sorry, sir, that is a 100% absolute terrible idea. That would be a lot of maintenance to remember, oh, you came in at this date with this amount of money, so you have this percentage of the new bankroll, Or am I going to sit there and play individually for all you? I'm going to like go, okay, Joey just uploaded 50 bucks. This spin is for you, Joey. No. So, sorry. That is an absolute terrible idea. All right, look at this. Slut is working great right now. But trust me, I've seen it where even though you're rotating, it does hit all the ones you're not covering. All right, what are we at? 335. We're at $345, so we just need 2 more wins. Right, buddy? Let's see if we can get it. It'd be nice if we could just get it twice here. Just twice. And then I'll come back and play. That'll get us 1,000, and then I'll come back and play. But this is kind of cool. We're playing different strats here. We're going to do some head-to-head strats coming up, too, so stay tuned for that. All right, there we go. There we go. Things are working in our favor right now. All right, we're at $350. Technically, we only need $2 more, but we're going to go for $5. If I wanted the highest chance of likelihood, I would just do $5 5 double streets. Although, look at this, 2 and 2. I'd go in big on this one. After she hit it 2 and 2, I'd go in big on this one. I would risk $5,000 on this spin. Let's see. Let's see. And let's hope we're not going to have a lot more of those. We're not going to do those. We're going to play low and slow and protect our bankroll. But then again, I say that a lot. Ooh, we lost on that one. We would have won on 5 double streets. That was $1,000 right there. Profit. Boom. All right, so that's 2 and 3. So we're going to go 10 and 10. Problem with this is it just breaks us even, right? So it's not like we even get there. Because we lost $10. 5 and 5, we lost 10. If we win this, we win 10. So this is just a break even. So let's hope we break even. This person's writing, yeah, it's weird when it switches and everything you do loses. I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. All right, there's a win. So we were on 3 and 1. So now we wrap around to 1 and 2. We just need one freaking win. Man, look at this. She's hitting 3 2s out of the last 4 spins. Wicked, wicked, wicked girl. There's an ELO song about you. It's called Evil Woman. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Nicole. Don't pout. Smile, okay? Come on, I know you got it in you. Smile. I'm taunting. I'm such an asshole sometimes. Oh my gosh. Seriously, lady. I just want to get one damn win. All right. We're going to stick with this. What was that, 1 and 2? So we're going 2 and 3. Here we go. So better get on Discord, but in the chat, you know, for this challenge, I mean, it's kind of interesting. You got a whole bunch of people say they just liked seeing the original, just like, you know, not necessarily this because I'm playing around, but, you know, just getting to the $300 a day and calling it quits. I feel like that gets pretty stale. So, oh, Nelly, are you serious? Now she decides she's going to just freaking be a pain. All right, now we're going 20 and 20. All right. No bueno. We need a couple of these because now we're what? 10 and 10, which was 20. We're down 30. So we need to win this and then we can drop it down. If we want to just break even, we could drop it down to 10 to 10. So on this one, if you double, you got to come back down in order to break even if you lose more than the first time after the first time. Oh, foobar. See? Doesn't matter what you do. Sometimes when it decides to win, see, that's what, I don't care what you do. All right. Going 40-40. Luckily, we're already up 200. We were up $300 already, so we have a little bit of room to lose here. And maybe, who knows, maybe if we lose this, we'll just take we'll be up plus 200 still. Maybe we just call it quits, take the loss there and come back later. Let's see. These guys are so ridiculous. 8 of the last 11 in the middle column. Ooh, we should have been playing the split. Holy splits. Get the fuck out of here. You're fired, lady. You're fired. That's my Donald Trump impression. So what is this? First and second. We're at 40 and 40. Damn. We're going to play through. Let's see if we can get ourselves back on this one. That's what I'm telling you. I don't care what you do. As improbable as you think, hey, I'm rotating the dozens every single time. It has to hit the dozen that I'm moving away from every time. It happens. So I don't care what you do. And if you're the one, I love when people put in the comments, you should do the one that just won plus the one that didn't hit the laws. That's your best chance. There's no best chance. It's all the fucking same. See, look at this. Crock of shit. Man alive. I fucking hate 24 number systems. All right, we're going up to 160. Jeez-o, Pizzo. 160 each. I'm gonna flip my lid. If we lose on this one, we're done. We're at 47.20, and I'll just win it back a tried and true way. This is why I tell you, I just don't do well on 2 dozens, and I hate it. I hate 2 dozens. All right, finally, but now, guess what? We got to win these. Whew. We were up at plus $40. We're now down at 110. So, what was that? That was first and third at 160. Let's do 125 on the first and second. So we went from 160 to 160. We could go to 80 to 80, then 40 to 40. You can win by stair-stepping back down just to break even again. Oh my God. All right, that was, what did we say that was? 125? 125. Jeez-o, Pizzo. Yeah, look at her attitude. Oh, you remember? This is her, yeah. This is the one that just has bad mojo. I mean, look at her attitude. Everything about her is just bad energy. I forgot. I got to write these down, Nicole. I mean, she looks so damn put out. It's like, seriously, if I'm the owners of Steak, are you listening? I get it, they're tired. I get that there's tired days. Don't tell them to look so fucking put out on here, okay? We're all tired. People work. They come there with their hard-earned money. Motherfucker. Oh my gosh, she sucks. It's the wheel. See? I'm not telling you. You just can't. You never know what it's going to go to do. What was that? Was that 250? All right, dude, you got to get off my lap. Oh, man. Let's go clear on that one. All right, we're going to go 500 on the first and third. I just want to play this through to show you. I mean, this is... Yeah, that's why when Roulette Master, he does his... I mean, it's 2 dozens. He calls his... He named it Holy Grail. Phew. There's 500 back at least. Good God Almighty. All right. What was that one on? That was first and third. So we're going to go... We're back to 1 and 2. All right, we're at 200 and 200. We're down 360. I mean, this is what I... Ugh. No bueno. No bueno. All right, let's see if we can get caught up here. Let's see if we can get a good run. Come on, we just need a couple good hits. And we're not going to get it. Unfucking real. Jeez, that was 200. All right, we're going to go 500. We're going to go 500, second and third. See how this plays out. If we lose this one, we stop. We'll be down, we'll be down almost $1,500 total. We'll have to come back and crank out $1,500 another way. I should really be doing these playing around with other strategies in a whole separate video so it doesn't fuck up my thing. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at that. I mean, you're covering 2/3 of the board. Look how many we've lost it. So many losses. I mean, look at this. 12 wins, 13 losses. Oh my god. What was that? That was second and third. God. I'm committed. I'm in this. I want to see how this can play out. Can't possibly keep missing this many, but you can. And we're rotating, right? She's hitting all the ones as we rotate. She's following around. Maybe we just better stick it in place. Okay. Phew. All right. That gets us back to 760. Oof. That's what? First and third? All right. We're back where we just were. We broke even from that last spin. So let's see if we can get this one. Then we can drop it down to a much more reasonable bet size. But we have not been able to win 2 in a frickin' row yet. Let's see if we can. Okay. Man, if it hit that 36, I'm gonna flip my shit. All right, we're down to 260. That was first and second. So now we're gonna go. We're gonna go 275. Let's see if we can grab it and get up on one hit here. Hey, considering where we were down, we're only down 500. Even if we lose this, we're only down 500 bucks. We're only down, we're down exactly 500 bucks. So, all right, we got it. Second and third right there. Whew. That's too scary for me, man. That's too scary for me. So we're back up $15. I don't even remember where we needed to be. 53.25. What were we betting there? The second and the third. Okay, well, let's just bet first. What did we have? We had $648 is what we needed. And right now we have $315. So right now if we lose this, we're at $964. We lost that. So we're at $964 total today. So that was 5 and 5, right? Okay. So we're gonna go 10 and 10 here. We're on second and third. So we were at $964. So we're $36 away. Assuming before we place this bet, we were at $964. We're $36 away. So if we win this one, we're $26 away. Okay, good. We're $26 away. I just feel like there's such better ways of making money than these 2 dozens. Just feel like it is. And realistically, when you're playing 9 streets, you're only covering 3. You're covering only 3 extra numbers. So you wouldn't think, but man, I just have such awful luck with this. But at the same time, I've been into the shithole with 9 streets as well. So who knows? All right, come on. Yes. All right, now we're talking. So what do we got? We're at 53.30. Okay. So the last one was second and third. So we're going third and first. We're $22 away. So we have to have... We basically have to get up to 53.52 is what this over here has to show. All right, good there, good there, good there. So this has to show 53.52. Okay. And that'll get us to $1,000. What were we at here? First and third. First and second. Already she's got a much better demeanor, a much better aura. Her affect is so much better. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. We need 53.52 if my math is correct. Right? Let's see. I'm just kind of tired. 648 minus 1,000. All right, did we win? We did. Or what? We're $12 away. What was that? Second and third. Or first and second. Okay, yep, I just confirmed it. We do need that bounce to show $5,352. So even if we lose this, we're $22 away. Okay, and we won. Looky, looky. 545. We are $7 away. We're $7 away. See, why can't... I mean, seriously, tell me if you weren't the manager of this place that you're telling your dealers, you need to at least have somewhat... I don't expect you to be, like, bursting with energy, but you can't up there looking like, you know, like someone just pissed and shit in your Cheerios. Especially, you know, like they just pissed in your Honey Nut Cheerios. Or even worse, that last gal looks like she pissed... Someone pissed in my Honey Bunches of Oats. All right, we lost that one. So now we're going to go... That was first and third, right? First and third. So we go first and second. Now we could go $15 here and try to just win it right out, you know. Let's go $15. Come on, I'm feeling you, Vivian. Help us out here. Help us out. This should do it, right? 30 plus 15 would be 45. Yeah, this would do it. This would do it. No, this would just get us to $2 away. I think. Yes. Yes, thank you, Vivian. Did I mention I hate the way they did the layout of this board? Okay, we're at 350. We're going to be cautious. What was that? That was first and second. We're just going to go... We're going to go $2 and $2. We just need $2. So this way we can start out low and I can afford... Oh. We'll take it. We'll take a 9. We'll take the 9. All right, I'm going to put you on pause. They're going to order a manager, blah, 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 blah. I'll put you on pause for a real quick second. I can't put you on pause. I'm just going to cut this section out. Okay, looks like we're back in business. All right, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on now, come on now. We need second and third. I can't even see what it is. All right, we got it. Booyah. That takes us to, should take us to Oh, that takes us right to 352. We did it. We're straight up $1,000 even for the day. Maybe we'll come back tonight. Maybe we won't. I don't know. What time is it? It's 6:30 p.m. I'll see how Boss Lady's facing. We're gonna watch. They want me to watch Inside and Out because part 2 just came out, and they said it's a really apparently it runs some rewards. It's an animated movie. So anyway, all right, that's it. We'll be back. If I don't see you tonight, I hope you guys are all having a great Saturday night. Be good humans. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. It's not that hard. All right, cheers. And I almost forgot to show you guys the Excel spreadsheet again. I'm sorry about that. All right, so instead of 648, we're up 1,000, which is where we were before whatever. We run in circles sometimes. We were up more than 1,000 last time. All right, we're up 1,000 today, which is nice. Yesterday, 1225, plus 377. And today we're up 1,000. So summary-wise, look at this. We are at an average of $332 a day. We're up 3,063 in surplus. 32,163. Look at this. If we could zoom in on this again. Look at this. We're the orange dash. The gray is where we need to be. This is 120 days out. We went. Look how far we were back here. We were so far ahead back there before we had some big crash. Whatever. Look at that massive loss that day. But we're creeping our way back up there, so we'll get there. We're looking good. All right, cheers.